Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel all about BI. We have been discussing about triggers in Microsoft Fabric, right? In the previous two videos, we discussed about two types of one lake events. One is whenever a file is added to the lake house, we will trigger a pipeline, and whenever a file gets deleted from one lake, we'll trigger a pipeline. So these two videos we saw in the previous two sessions. But in this video, we are going to learn something more about triggers. We are going to learn about one more type of trigger today, which is nothing but job trigger. Okay, so what is this job trigger? Let me take a pipeline and show you. So it's nothing but based on the events that are happening to the job types. Job can be anything. It can be a copy job, it can be a pipeline, it can be a notebook, it can be anything. Okay, I'm just showing you one of them. So let us take this pipeline. In this pipeline, if you try to attach a trigger, it is going to ask us to choose the type of events, right? In that, we'll select job events. So I'm going back to read what it means, right? Events produced by status changes on Fabric monitor activities such as job created, succeeded, etc. Okay, I'm just choosing this. And then if you see this event types, right, there are four events generally related to jobs. Okay, job events, they are called job events. So job created, job status changed, job succeeded, job failed. So at a high level, when you look at this, right, if you consider a pipeline, it can be called a job because a pipeline can be created, a pipeline can change status from one status to another status. For example, running to completed or running to successful or failed, can be anything. And then job succeeded and job failed. So a pipeline can fit all of these four events. Likewise, you can have a copy job activity. Likewise, a notebook. A notebook can be created. A notebook can change status from one status to another, and it can succeed as well as fail. So let us choose all of them, and then we have to choose the event source. So we are in pipeline one. Okay, so we have to choose the pipeline one now. So I'm choosing pipeline one and then giving next. So if you want to see other types of items, right, so let us just check under my workspace what are all there. Under my workspace only one pipeline is coming, right? But if I choose a different workspace, for example YouTube workspace, you will get to see a lot of items here. Okay, so these are all allowed to be selected as item source. So when I say item source, whenever any of these items are created or changing status from one to another, or it gets succeeded or failed, any of these, for example, like I said, it can be a copy job. Okay, it can be a pipeline, it can be a notebook, can be anything that you see under item here. So in my case, I'm just choosing my workspace and item as pipeline one, right? So I'm choosing next. So whenever the pipeline changes from one status to another, or whenever the pipeline fails or succeeds, we are going to do something. So I'm choosing save. We have selected the source of the event now, and then the action can be running a different pipeline. So I'm choosing a different workspace here, which is YouTube workspace. In here, I'm choosing YouTube pipeline. Okay, I'm asking to asking the trigger to run the pipeline now. So what will happen whenever something happens to this pipeline, which is pipeline one, we are going to trigger the pipeline in different workspace. Okay, so I'm just saving it in the same workspace where my source is, and then I can create a new activator, which is job event trigger 1. Okay, I already created job event trigger, so that's why it's not letting me create. So the creation takes time. So there are two disclaimers here. Whenever you are creating an alert, it's taking close to 1 minute, and then whenever a trigger happens via an event, in order to see that happening, it is also taking time sometimes, right? So this creation is going to take time, so I'm just passing it now. All right, so alert is created. So let us close this. So what will happen is whenever a status change happens in this pipeline, we are going to see that another pipeline is going to be executed. So let me open that pipeline which is going to be triggered. So let me search it here. Okay. So this pipeline is going to be triggered. How are we going to make sure? We are just going to monitor if this pipeline is getting triggered or not, right? So for that, let us run this pipeline. It is going to change the status from one to another. It's going to either succeed or fail. Based on that, it's going to trigger the other pipeline. So let me run this. This pipeline will anyways fail because we have a fail activity. So we have added four events: succeeded, failed, created, status changed, right? So this failed event is also going to be captured now. Right now, the time is 8:14 p.m. It has failed just now, right? So let us see if the YouTube pipeline gets triggered immediately or not. So the last run was 7:48 p.m. Okay. So let us wait for some time so that we are seeing the exact time of trigger in the other pipeline as well. So around 8:15 p.m. we should be seeing the other pipeline getting executed. Okay. Let me refresh it. Here there is no refresh button, so I'll go to monitor. Under monitor, I will sort the start time. Okay, last time was 7:48. Let me refresh it. It's not going to come until at least 5 minutes, viewers. Okay, so it takes time. So let us wait for some time. Meanwhile, I'll just take you through the activator portion now. So let me take you through the real time tab. Under that, fabric events, job events. In this, I'm going to expand this. And then this is going to show whenever there has been an event that is captured. Okay, this is also taking time. So let me pass again for a while and then I'll unpass it to show you how it works. All right, it has taken around 7 to 8 minutes for me to see this result in the monitor tab. Okay, as you can see here, this pipeline is triggered two times. Okay, why? Because one time when it failed and one time when the status changed. So two times it has got triggered, and this is how we can identify that the trigger works fine. Okay, but just that it is taking some time. So I'm just going back to this screen to refresh and see if we are able to see the event here as well. So last 24 hours, last 30 minutes I would say. Okay, see here, it has run two times in the last 30 minutes. Okay, so if you see down, you can also see what which event triggered this. So item job failed and item job created. There are two events and it is all related to pipeline one only. And then, so the times you see here is all UTC time. So it won't be exactly matching what we showed on the other screens, right? So this is how we need to understand or we need to implement job event triggers. Okay, so these are the second type of triggers that we have seen in this channel. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to post it in the comment section. We will discuss other type of events in the next videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep supporting.